Obviously, the people here at the White House, the folks here are going to be watching very closely what happens there in the Senate Intelligence Committee. I'll give you a little bit of the backstory here. The president and his team were prepared to aggressively push back and correct the record, I'm told, on anything that James Comey might say during his testimony today. They weren't about to let him say one thing one day and then say something the other. There's also a massive rapid response operation being put together by the Republican National Committee to basically respond at a moment's notice to anything that comes out of the former FBI director's mouth. But after reading yesterday through the testimony and getting some analysis from his attorney, Mark Kasowitz, the president is said to feel much better about where things may go today. The president and his team said to be, quote, enormously relieved at what they saw. In a statement, Mark Kasowitz, who is acting as the president's outside attorney, said, quote, the president is pleased that Mr. Comey has finally publicly confirmed his private reports that the president was not under investigation in any Russia probe. The president feels completely and totally vindicated. He is eager to continue to move forward with his agenda. While Comey does corroborate the president's claim that he was not under investigation personally in the Russia probe, there's still a couple of other issues out there. Don't forget, Comey did say that he felt that the president was trying to get him to drop at least part of the Russia investigation, the part dealing with Flynn's firing and false statements he made about phone calls that he had with Kislyak. And then there was this idea that during the dinner that they had here at the White House, the president asked him for a pledge of loyalty. Comey says that happened. The president, in this interview with Judge Jeanine Pirro from May the 13th, says it didn't happen that way. Listen here.
Did you ask that question? No, I didn't. But I don't think it would be a bad question to ask. I think loyalty to the country, loyalty to the United States is important. You know, I mean, it depends on how you define loyalty. Number one. Number two, I don't know how that got there because I didn't ask that question.
Says he did not ask that question. You know, I think that there's a quote here that's probably relevant for the proceedings today, and Dana Perino will remember this well. Donald Rumsfeld said that there are known knowns, known unknowns, and unknown unknowns. And it's those unknown unknowns that the president and the White House team are watching for, because that's what could crop up under questioning after the opening statement. Bill?
Thank you, John. Scaffolding going up there at the White House, I hear, in the background behind you.
Always.
Making America great. There he is, John Roberts. Thank you for the North Lawn.